troopers, you guys as well. Sneak my way up to the podium here. How are you guys doing?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Folks, I'm going to hit you guys with a couple of administrative issues right up front, and then we'll roll into the official ceremony right after that. The first thing I got for you is a couple questions. Have you guys been briefed on, and do you understand the DoD separation policy, restrictions on personal conduct of the armed forces, and UCMJ Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And the most important question you're going to ask all day today, do you have any questions or reservations about enlisting at this time?
No, sir.
Awesome. All right, for my family members, got you guys in the back too. You guys are awesome. Ground rules for today's ceremony, they're very strict here, okay? There are none. You guys can take as many pictures and videos you'd like. Get to where you can see your loved one. If you can't see them from where you are right now, feel free to move right now like you own the place and get to where you can see that loved one, because this ceremony is as much for you as for them, okay?
Thank you so much.
No worries. The only thing I would ask, if you can silence your cell phones. Unfortunately, I've had some folks have the 18 theme song go off in the middle of the ceremony, and that kind of ruins the moment a little bit. Anyways, again, thank you guys for being here, and thank you for your patience. I know it's been a long morning.
Thank you.
For you guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic day today. I remember this day in my career 21 years ago, being on the other side of this podium. I was 17 years old, and I signed an 8-year contract, and I remember thinking to myself, that's half the amount of time I've been alive so far. What am I getting myself into? Anyone nervous as they head off to basic training? Fantastic. The rest of you that didn't raise your hand, you're all lying, but that's okay. All right. I got 3 things I want to hit you guys up with, okay? Words of wisdom that I wish somebody had given me 21 years ago. The first one is this, ladies and gentlemen. You only get one chance to make a first impression, so make it a good one, okay? You guys have been preparing for this day for days, weeks, months, some of you years to join your service. I don't want you guys to go in there loud, proud, and confident in your abilities. You guys are going to do fantastic through basic training, okay? Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, this is a team sport and not an individual effort, okay? While it's going to take your individual effort in order to be able to be successful as a team, your metric for success is going to be very different than what you probably have been used to up to this point. How you did in school, how you did in your job, how you did in your individual sport is probably what you were graded on up to this point as far as what success looked like. Today, that metric's going to change, and it's going to be how the unit does, how the ship does, how the aircraft does, how the tank does, that's going to make the difference, okay? So you guys need to just embrace that and realize you're going to have to depend on the individual to your left and the individual to your right to be successful, all right? And number 3, and the one that's going to sound the craziest to these folks, a lot of which are veterans probably in this room, is this. I want you guys to go out there and have fun, okay? This moment was one of the most character-building but also memorable moments of my life heading off to basic training. And I can tell you that what made it even the most memorable was the fact that the bunkmate to my left ended up being my son's godfather, and the bunkmate to my right ended up being his namesake. They are my best friends in the entire world. They are the brothers that I've never had, and they are just absolutely fantastic Americans. I've deployed to combat with both of them, and they have become my family as a result of this day in my life. I'm so jealous of you guys right now heading off to basic training. If I could change places with you and do it all over again, I would do it in a heartbeat. And with that being said, are you guys ready to say your oath again?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Paparazzi, you guys got cameras ready?
Yes, sir.
Super. Detail. Attend. Hut. Applicants be sworn in. Please raise your right hand. And repeat after me. I state your full name.
I,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States of America and the orders of the officers appointed over me according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands down. Family members, will you please help me welcome the newest members of the United States Armed Forces. All right, when I dismiss you, I'm going to have you guys take a seat in the desk you guys just came from. If you would, put your name tags back on, and we're going to get your contract signed and get you guys back for that transportation brief so we can get you guys on out of here. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
Awesome. Detail, dismissed. Family members,